Now to Boulder County as hundreds of people honored the life and service of Boulder police officer Eric Talley at a public funeral service. A procession of bagpipers rang through the halls of the sanctuary at Flatirons Church in Lafayette. At least 100 police and first responders had their vehicle lights flashing down Highway 7, basically lighting the way to the church in the officer's honor. Talley's college buddy talked about their decades-long friendship, and his police supervisor said Eric just had a great sense of humor. So that's exactly how he honored him.
As his supervisor, I can easily describe Eric. He was a pain in my butt. Eric has two speeds at work: talkaholic and honey badger. Eric was the kind of guy who was so vibrant and enthusiastic about life and the job, he wanted to share it with the world. That included me.
Eric had this ability to make others feel better about themselves, to feel like they were a better person by just having been around him. By giving 100% of himself, you always knew what you were getting with Eric. All in, 100%, a hero.
Well, 9 other people died last Monday, and we have beautiful stories about their lives as well, who they were and how they lived. You'll find those at cbsdenver.com. As for the supermarket, crews boarded up the King Soopers off Table Mesa Drive. It remains a crime scene for now. Yet there are plans to get that building repaired and reopened by the end of April. CBS 4's Katie Weiss looking into the future of that King Soopers. Katie, employees could be asked to head back in less than a month.
Jim, that's what an employee at this King Soopers here in Boulder tells me. She says the company is planning to remodel and redesign the store, and inside they're planning to put in a memorial wall for all 10 victims. But she believes more could be done.
It was just honestly just shock.
Emily Giffen was taking a break from work when she heard shots ring out.
We saw the man running and he just fell. And we saw that man take like 4 or 5 more shots in the back while he was down.
She managed to run to safety. 1 week later, King Soopers held a meeting for all employees who work at the Table Mesa Drive store. Giffen says the company will pay employees their average hourly wage until April 24th, when she says the store could reopen. And after that, if employees still aren't comfortable coming back, the company will work with them.
I don't think they'll continue to pay everybody a full wage just because you personally don't want to go back.
Giffen says the company also offered to transfer employees to a different store or help them find jobs with a different company. But she thinks King Soopers could do more.
I don't want to go to work for a year. I think they should help me with that. I just almost took a bullet for a corporation.
She tells me she wants to go back to work, but knows it will be tough.
My biggest fear is going back and seeing the spots on the floor where I know my friends died, and watching a customer push a cart nonchalantly over that little spot, and it's it's really a hard picture to imagine.
Now, we reached out to King Soopers for a comment, but so far we've not heard back. I'm live in Boulder, Katie Weiss, covering Colorado First.